13 years ago, we got together. At that time, I was on my own in the business. I had Thorp Motors, specializing in pre-owned BMW. And my brother was in the wholesale business for a company in Johannesburg. We got together and we spoke about it, and we decided that we would love to be in a franchise together and to be partners. At that time, we had not much option. There wasn't very much option in terms of a franchise, and one of the franchises that was available, probably at that time the only franchise available, was Opel and Isuzu.
In terms of starting the Thorp Motors, it was something that we were thinking about for a long time. We were both in different aspects of the industry. He had been in the retail side, whereas I'd been what we call the wholesale side or the manufacturing side. And from time to time, we discussed whether we could come together and make something of this arrangement. And it took an incident to spark the whole issue. I was involved in Johannesburg in a company as a financial director of a company that was manufactured automotive components. And I was actually very happy in that situation. But there was a takeover, and the sort of challenge went out of that job, and that sort of sparked the whole thing. You needed something to get the thing going. And that motivated me to go and speak to Delta Motor Corporation as it was at the time, and came across this program they had to assist new dealers, which sort of fitted in with our plan. And I spoke to Nicky about it, outlined the plan, and he liked the idea, and that's how we progressed further.
Our first year of operation as Thorp Delta, we turned over 6.8 million rand and grew today, it's going to be around 260 million. We start off with one branch in Plumstead, as it is today, and then in 1999 we opened Thorp Fischhoek. We built the building and opened up Thorp Fischhoek as we saw a niche in the area. To look after those people that were in that area, in terms of not only selling cars to, but from a service aspect.
Nicky Thorp originally started the company in Fischhoek. I was then appointed as sales manager to come in Fischhoek, and initially our budget was about 5 new cars, that's commercial and passengers. It's now increased to 3-fold, and in the near future we would actually increase it 4- to 5-fold even.
Then in 2002, we had an opportunity to buy Thorp, but at that time it was Boland Motors, or Boland Delta, and we bought Boland Delta in 1992 and started operating in January of 2003.
Toen Nicky en ek begin dink het oor, Nicky was eintlik die een wat baie passievol oor gevoel het. Hy het regtig gevoel dis in die middel van die Parel. Hy wil graag die gebou maak soos hy was. Ek het 'n bietjie rondgebel en die estetiese komitee wat kyk na die historiese aspekte van die geboue, en meneer Johan Malherbe, argitek van die dorp, is op daai komitee, en ons het onmiddellik met hom gaan gesels. En hy self ook baie passievol oor die hele aspek gewees, en hy het vir ons tekeninge gemaak en die modern saam met die verlede het hy vir ons saamgesit. En ja, dit is die resultaat wat julle sien, en ek dink ons het baie goodwill uit die gemeenskap uitgekry daar rondom, baie goeie publikasie. En dit is goed, baie goed afgegaan in die gemeenskap, ja.
We're very privileged that it's my brother and I, and we run as the Thorp Motor Group, an independent group. And for us, it's been able to make decisions immediately. We don't have the corporate world behind us. As we go through on a daily basis, our managers get together, we sit on a daily basis, we discuss the problems, whether it be sales problems, whether it be service problems, parts problems. So we're able to iron out the problems immediately. So we have the advantage of being able to look after the client. Plus the fact that we're a family business. All our people are the most important people in the business. We look to them to carry the name forward. And they do. They understand where my brother and I come from, and they carry the name forward.
We do have a financial expert on site who is bank trained, who knows the ins and outs. He has access to all the major finance corporations in Cape Town, so he can place the finance wherever it's beneficial to the client. We also have all the computer assistants. They're here. We have digital pens where you can take up contracts and transmit them digitally to the banks, so you can get approval in less than a couple of minutes, really. So we have all those facilities available, so we can turn on finance for customers really at the drop of a hat.
We run a very big community program within the Thorp Motor Group. My brother and I have, since way back in '92, have always believed that we should put back into the community, and we do so in the Paarl area, we do so in the Fish Hoek area, we do so in Plumstead area. Just to highlight one or two of them, we were very involved with the Jacques Colours. Not only are we involved from a sponsorship point of view, but we're involved on the Jacques Colours Cricket Academy, which is aimed at previously disadvantaged kids, school kids, and they go through a whole process, which is an excellent program. We're involved with Natalie du Toit. Natalie du Toit rides one of our vehicles, and fortunately General Motors has embraced Natalie as well, so big support coming from General Motors. Hospice, from the cancer point of view, we're involved with Hospice. We support them. We donated a motor car to them for their needs. Wish we could do more, but they have a motor car. Various underprivileged rugby clubs and soccer clubs, we're involved with them. We support them financially. The Simonstown Police Forum, we supported them with a motor vehicle for a number of years. Yes, it's huge involvement.
The future holds that we've got a lot of things we can do to improve the quality of our service here in terms of our customer service. So there's an ongoing challenge which General Motors is motivating in terms of a thing called General Motors GM Difference. But at the same time, we're also looking to extend our platform where we can. We started off here in Plumstead. We developed Fish Hoek. We bought out Paarl, and that progression is not ended yet. We're still looking to further expansion, so that's a challenge for us for the future.
What is very interesting is that we run a very efficient used car market, used car divisions in all our branches. And with General Motors coming back to South Africa, they've just embarked on what they call a program, which is G2. It's a global program. In America and Europe, they run under the branding of G2. The beauty of the program is that we all conform. When I say we all conform, there are strict processes that we have to go through in terms of preparing our vehicles, our used cars for sale. And we were excited. It launched, in fact, very recently, and I think it's going to be a very successful program for GM and their dealer network. We are not only sell new cars, new Opel and Isuzu Buckies, or LCVs as they call them. We also have a truck facility which is based in Paarl, and we are looking forward to catering for the CBD market from Paarl. We're embarking on a possibility of a service area for the trucks within the CBD as well, to cater for those people that are within the CBD.
I believe that people should buy motor cars from Thorp. The point I've made is we're a family business, we're approachable, we're not a large corporation. If there is a problem which may arise at any situation, we are approachable. We're here on site, we can make the decisions that need to be made in terms of honouring whatever needs to be honoured.
Customers are the most important part of our business, and they certainly have helped to bring the Thorp Motor Group where it is today. We have our name on the building, and that is important to us, is that the name Thorp, we look after them from a sales point of view and from a service point of view. They are extremely important to us.